adulted in my mindset, it's difficult for me to sit down and create canon so crazy to me.
That gets us to like the first of like the official questions, and I wanted to ask like, in order, what are the benefits that y'all have felt from having been in the art world for as long as y'all have?
Benefits.
Yes. How's it positively benefited like y'all's paths and like?
Well, I think the benefit didn't really come from the art. Well, I think my art brought more followers, and therefore sometimes I can just ask a company, be like, hey, I'm gonna try this out, and they'll send it to me. Like, that's like one of the greatest things. Like,
I even used it for like I did a whole review. Like, I guess I did as my secret second power. I know it's going back to the first one. Is actually I like to cook. I don't really tell not many people because people like, oh, can I eat? Like, nah, food is expensive. Cream cheese is like $10 right now. I'm not like, all right, but like, just being able to have followers and people recognize you for your art, it changes. It gives you, it opens new doors, basically. Doors that you probably would never have thought you could open. So that shit tired sometimes.
Oh, Jay, could you do me a big favor and slide Dylan your mic? Yeah, that way we can like hear him when he like talks directly.
I don't, because I speak so loud, right?
Exactly! Yeah, I ain't know that. You was talking so like soft. You was sounding like me in the beginning. I was like, we might have to give this man a mic.
I'm the low one. Yeah, you on the... When we was walking up the block and you was talking, I was like, man, this nigga's so smooth.
It's good to have a silky voice. Embrace the silk. I got the silk. When I'm talking like this, that's so that...
You have that voice. My voice is totally wrong. This is horrible. It's not even like deep like yours. Not smooth like yours. It's annoying.
It's the cookout daddy voice. Yeah. It's like, why I got that on the damn grill?
Voice has uses, man.
No, but they don't make men like that. So it's important.
Y'all are needed. You have an actual accent, like a New York accent.
Do it?
Yes.
No, everyone says that, but I don't hear it.
I don't hear it.
You dead ass. You have an accent. Like, no, I'm from New York. Y'all have accents. New York don't have accents. It's coffee.
Dylan, how is like being in the art world, especially on the internet, but even outside of it? How's it like positively benefited your existence?
The ladies.
I got that. I'm taking it so I can't say.
Nah, but I mean, no, really, yeah, it's definitely. I mean, I've been drawing since like 4, man, and I never like did it for that, right? But I realized in the beginning I didn't really like. I like art, but why I got so good wasn't essentially because I wanted to get good. It was because I was so bad, and I didn't want to be bad at it anymore. So, because it made me realize that my whole the way I draw like I almost have to breathe. Like I can't go too long when I'm drawing, or I'll kind of like die. I learned, and that's the thing with creatives. If creatives don't create, they kind of die. They need environments where they can thrive. Kind of like complicated healthcare. But I say that to say, yeah, I realized I got so far because I just didn't want to be so bad. And like in the midst of that, like I started seeing, like I'm such a reserved individual, but when a girl sees, you know, a really cute picture on your desk, you know, like how can she not just like,
did you draw that?
You know? and just on like a macro scale, like for people, like that's kind of been like one of the benefits for me. It's been a way for me to like connect with people, like that's how I met. That's why I'm here right now. It's because like I'm an artist, and not just any artist. I've worked hard enough that I can put myself in the same league with these guys. Check out their work, see their follower count. Mine ain't lining up like that, but I'm trying to get there. But the quality wise, you know, it's like I would like to say that I'm in the same range of quality. Just high quality artwork, high quality personalized, stylized Yeah, art. And one of the benefits have been the community as well that I've gotten from working so hard on my art. So it makes me feel like I have an incentive now because there's people who look forward to my work, even if it's one person. So it's giving me purpose. I'll definitely say that.
Great.
This is deep.
That's the point.
You need to go ask them first so I can be deep by the time they get to you.
Yes.
We gonna reverse it.
This is comedy over here.
That's good.
Feel good, right? Like, yo, I didn't know I could
keeps on getting deeper and deeper every time it goes down. He's like, I'm a doctor, and I'm just like,
you know what's crazy? By preposition, I could never get deep enough.
This is balance.
It's a Mary Jane too.
yes.
Get deeper.
This is me, guys.
Kyle, how has your life been positively influenced by being in the internet art world and like connecting with people?
Yeah, so check it, right? I'm gonna jump off of what Dylan said, and I think that me and him, we're both artists and illustrators, but we also work on the human body. You know what I'm saying? So he does his tattoos, and I do my personal training, and in a sense, that is also art. The only thing that I differ from him with is I can go a long time without drawing, and oddly, I found that to be strange. But for me, it's like I'm always working on something either way. So I'm creating no matter what I do, whether it's actually drawing on paper or I'm actually in the gym trying to lift weights and sculpt myself or others. You know what I'm saying? As a personal trainer. So in a sense, I'm committed to some form of artwork in one way or another, and it really benefited me because like Dylan, I also drew women poorly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you drew women poorly per se, but
I not poor enough that I felt like I needed to draw them better, but I recognized that I could only draw dudes too.
Right,
So I was
so-
like, I have to be good at drawing.
exactly same thing with me. So I only draw dudes. I only drew dudes well. So I wanted to improve the female aspect of it. So what I did was I started drawing a lot of nudes, photos. That actually blew up for some time back in like 2013, 2014, and that really helped my fine art skill, because that's what my background is in art. It's actually with fine art, and doing that for so long with Copic markers actually helped hone my skills and improve my manga and comic book work. So, that wasn't very lucrative, but what benefited me was actually the manga work, where I was able to keep my head afloat when I really, really needed money. When I was really down and out in the fucking dumpster and shit. Fucked up. That really saved my ass, and I'm grateful for that.
Excellent. And second question, now that we've boomeranged a little bit, is what mistakes in thoughts or action do you see a lot of the internet generation of artists making that you might want to steer them away from?
We can bring back up that conversation we were having earlier. I'll start. I almost had this pitfall as well. When you're doing things like the nude art, not necessarily hentai, but when you're going into that realm of using references, you want to avoid asking people for their explicit content. You know what I'm saying? And if you really, you know what I'm saying, if you're an artist that really wants to do something, you have to sacrifice a little bit to acquire whatever materials you need. That means that if somebody's selling an OnlyFans, pay for that shit to get the content that you need. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go begging in the DMs or asking. Because in that borderline, that goes to borderline harassment, sexual harassment. You know what I'm saying? So I would tell a lot of artists, and there's some famous ones who made a lot of mistakes with that as well.
that shit's strong. I'm sorry. I can't laugh and smoke.
Serious moment. I'm sorry.
I'll tell people this.
It just goes to show you that anybody can be caught up. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people have deep, dark, hidden desires that they sometimes let slip on social media. So you got to really be careful and conduct yourself in a professional manner at all times.
Indeed. Excellent answer. Dylan, I ask you the same thing. What mistakes do you see being made in the internet generation of artists that you would warn artists that look up to you about?
I think I'll start with a hard summarization of having faith, working hard, and being grateful. You're really not guaranteed success. You're not owed anything. But I will say, to expound on that more personal positive, staying motivated and loving what you do. I think it's real easy to get caught up in like Instagram likes, numbers. I think it's real easy to get caught up in the numbers, trying to be like the most recognized, and like at the end of the day, if you have at least like 5, 3, 10 people that like your work, then you build off of that and try to give them something that's worth value that they want to pay for. So just I guess if you try to hit the top